So hi everyone, a very warm welcome to all the students and parents from the Olympiad Success family. I'm Aarti and I will be your host for today. So students, as we were discussing, like we are here for a demo and interaction program for grade 5 science. And this would be our second batch for it. So the flow of this session would be like, first of all, there would be an introduction by Nitin sir, who is the director of the company Olympiad Success. And after that, a brief introduction by Meena ma'am, who would be, taking up your entire course for this grade 5 science. Post that, there would be a brief presentation in which like we would be explaining you in detail about the course, like what all we would be covering, like once you enroll with us. And apart from that, I would be taking you through a tour of the platform. Okay, so in that you would understand the things which we would be mentioning in our presentation, like the content you would be getting and the topic wise worksheets. So how to access those. And post that, we would be starting with the question and answer round. So if you have any doubts, queries, okay, if they are coming right now also to your mind, you can write it down in the chat section so that once the Q&A session comes, we would be taking up your queries one by one. Advait, I can see you raising your hand. So Advait, you can write down your query in the chat section and we would be happy to answer that. Post the Q&A session, we would be starting with the demo session for which you all are here. Okay, so since this being a demo session, like the demo would be it's a combination of demo and interaction program, right? So first half hour would be for the interaction part, and later on, like the later 45 minutes would be for your demo. Okay. All right. So Adit, I had told many things. Can you repeat what you said, ma'am? So Adit, I had just explained about the flow of this session, and maybe yeah, like going forward, you will understand what I had told. Okay. So I hope you would understand. Otherwise, what
Yeah,
would
ma'am was just talking about the plan for today, for the next 1 hour. So don't worry about that. I think we'll execute now.
yes. So over to you, Nitin, sir.
Okay, and welcome to all the students. And I think I also saw parents when people were joining. So welcome to all the students and parents. This is for class 5 science, and science. I think you would understand that science is a very boring for some people if they have to just learn the theory, and becomes very interesting as you start understanding the concepts. And I think Olympiad classes are exactly to address the practical part of science. And for this, we have a wonderful mentor, Meena ma'am. I think the best part about Meena ma'am is that she's not just a teacher, but I think she is a passionate teacher. She likes to get into the crux. She likes to get into the concept. Very, very committed. I can tell you because I have been knowing her for last 7-8 years or maybe more. And science is all about really understanding the practical applications of concepts. Okay, so over to Meena ma'am for a brief introduction.
Hello everyone. How are you all doing, children? The new session, you're enjoying the new session in the school? If you're enjoying, you can just show me a thumbs up. Okay, yes, I see that. Right, so great. So when you're starting with the new session here also, we'll start with the science subject. And as Nitin sir has already told that my name is Meena. And I am here because I actually love teaching, right? And I have been teaching for more than 25 years now. It has been really long. Oh, I can see the eyes popping out there. But that is true because
maybe Tanish is not able to even realize that his eyes are popping out.
So yes, okay. And unofficially, if you see, I was teaching even when I was a student like you all, right? So I've been teaching for many years, and it's just because I really love teaching. And about my credentials, like I have done my master's in statistics. I've also done my MBA in international business, and in both the degrees, I hold a merit position in the university. I can see that also. Right. So if I leave aside my degree, but yes, I've been teaching in school also, I've taught at the university also. So I have various kind of experience with students, and I have always loved different experiences that life has given me, right? So here we'll be learning science with each other. Are you all ready to teach me and learn from me? Good. Thank you so much. Over to you again, Aarti ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much, Meena ma'am. It's a pleasure to have you on the platform. And I like from now onwards, only I'm seeing that the kids are super excited. So, kids, we won't be taking much time of yours. We too would want to start the demo session as soon as possible. But then before that, we have a few things to do so that you understand the complete details about the program, right? So, kids, like there was one question from Advait sir. Maybe after this, so we can take up.
Now, if there's something we can answer.
Okay, so he's asking like, ma'am, what chapter in science are the questions based on? Okay.
So syllabus you're asking, is
Yeah,
it?
syllabus he is
So
asking.
I think syllabus link has been shared in the links that Aarti had shared. So don't worry about that. So it's a combination of CBSE and ICSE curriculum, and we try to cover syllabus of all the I would say known Olympiad exams, like the one conducted by Science Olympiad Foundation, CREST Olympiads. We have Silver Zone. So that's taken care of. Okay. And there's another one conducted by Unified Council. So we have ensured that the syllabus is done. We also do a lot of previous year papers towards the end of the course, right? So that you also get a flavor of the kind of questions that come in these exams, and that will be taken care of. Okay,
Yes.
good at that.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nitin sir. So now, kids, I'm sharing my screen. And meanwhile, if you have any doubts like related to this presentation, you can write it down in the chat section. And once the presentation and the tour of the platform gets over, we would be taking up all your queries. Okay. So once again, a very warm welcome to all of you. To begin with, I'll start with what Olympiad success is. So I have been asking this question, like what Olympiad success is. So basically, we are India's largest online preparation platform for Olympiad examination, and we had come up with the Olympiad success live classes years back. Basically, this is our third year into it, and again, we are India's first exclusive live classes for Olympiads preparation. And then we have this School Plus program as well. So School Plus program, what exactly it is? It's a combination of 8 courses, and your 8 courses are math, science, English, and logical reasoning. So these are for your Olympiads preparation. And then we have 4 other subjects, which are communication, and it has both spoken and written, Vedic mathematics, and coding. So these are essential for your skill building. So School Plus is basically, it's a combination of these 8 courses, and it's a year-long program. So in case like if you wish to enroll for School Plus, you can let us know wherein you would be getting these subjects. Otherwise, individually, as we are doing now for Science Olympiad, so these are individual, which we name as live classes. Okay. And now what else do we have? So we do provide students with online Cpsc plus Olympiad classes. This is available for grades 6 to 10. We do have one-to-one preparation classes for international mathematics Olympiads, and the Olympiads include SASMO, CMO, HKIMO, TMO, and many other international mathematics Olympiads as well. So in case if you're interested for that, you can send us a WhatsApp message. The number is there in the chat box, right? And then apart from that, we do have JE means preparation classes. Now meet our rank holders for the academic year 21-22. So we are quite happy to share with you the latest the latest details about these. So recently, like almost all the results of various Olympiads have been declared, and we have compiled the results of those students as well, like who had achieved international rank. Basically, this list is from international rank 1 till international rank 10. So here you can see like there are many students who have obtained multiple ranks as well. So and we are really proud of these students. So that students, you should understand that there are few, like basically there are 3 important pillars which helps the student to succeed in anything they do, right? So the first important pillar is the student themselves, right? So you have to put in your effort, and the 2 other important pillars are your mentor and your parents, correct? So it's an equal combination from all 3 of them, with which you can succeed in whatever you do. And Olympiad success will always be there to help you out with all the things, right? So now coming up to the live details of this course, that is science class 5. So your classes would be conducted in group with around 20 students, and they would be delivered through Zoom as we are doing it right now. There will be 2 sessions per week, and the days will be Monday and Thursday, and the timing will be from 5 p.m. till 6:15 p.m. So generally, like these classes are of 75 minutes, basically, and we have like 35 minutes class, 5-minute break, and 35 minutes of class. Okay, and your sessions would include a mix of theory, practice questions, doubt sessions, and discussion on previous year papers. You would be getting reading material, practice questions on our platform. So the tour would be given you in a while once this presentation gets over. And apart from that, like the reading material and practice questions, apart from that, you get a free access to Olympiad Success platform to practice topic wise mock test. And this would be available for 2 subjects, that is science and logical reasoning. Now coming up to the various links. So the links are there already in the chat section. In case if you have not copied those links, we would be doing that once again. So that you can copy these links, as these would be really helpful for you to enroll to this course or any other course you wish for. Coming up to the fees. So the fees is rupees 9,560 rupees. The total number of sessions are 45. And if interested, you can make the payment by going to this link. I would reiterate that your fees would be including online classes, daily reading notes and exercises, practice of previous year papers, and access to Olympiad Success platform for science and logical reasoning. Also, like if you enroll today for this course, you are eligible for a free CREST Science Olympiad exam. So students like CREST Olympiads, many of you would be knowing about it. So CREST Olympiads is conducted during the winter time, that is from November till January. And it is Asia's largest online Olympiad examination. I would suggest you to go through the website for more details. Coming up to the prerequisites, so you should attend these classes using a laptop or a desktop with good internet connectivity and use headphones. Also, for the preparation part, students, you should understand that preparing for Olympiads is a bit tougher than your regular school curriculum. This is the basic reason behind this is there would be few topics from your higher grades as well, and here like we focus on your conceptual clarity, right? So this is not the regular rote learning, but then this is like practically applying the concepts. Okay, so we would want you to spend few hours every day to cope up with the curriculum, and parent support may be needed to check the answers, reiterate the concepts. So that's it, kids. Your live classes will be beginning from Thursday, which is April 28th. So like just next week, your classes are going to begin, and I hope to see you all there. And finally, I would like to end my presentation on the note that in the academic year 21-22, we had students from more than 3,800 schools across India and abroad, and we have students participating from 35 plus countries. So once again, I welcome you all on board. So now I would request Rajan sir to take us through the tour of the platform. Okay, so therein you will understand how you can access the material and the topic wise worksheets. So Rajan
Yes,
sir,
sure,
over to
ma'am.
you.
Sure, ma'am. Just sharing the screen. Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So, students, I'm just showing you how you can check the content. Okay. So this is the Olympiad Success website, olympiadsuccess.com. Here you need to click on my account. So here you need to log in, okay, with the credential that we will provide you. I'm just logging with my credentials. Click on sign in. So this is the student profile. Okay. Now where you will find the content, you can see here live classes. Just click on live classes. So in live classes, you will get schedule, practice test, and also reading material. So firstly, what you need to do, you need to choose your subject. Okay. Like your subject is science, science Olympiad. So here you can check the schedule. Let me show you how it looks like. It's just opening. Yeah, so this is the schedule, okay? Like on which session, which topic you're going to learn. And here you can check the holiday calendar, like on which days you don't have the classes. So for what you need to do, you need to select your topic here. Okay, let me select plants. So for this topic plants, there will be reading material and practice test. You can see here, this is the reading material, practice questions and answer key. Let me show you one reading material. So this is the reading material. Okay, students. And for each and every topic, you will get reading materials, practice questions, and these are the answer keys. Okay. Now the other thing is worksheet. You can see here the worksheet tab. Just click on worksheet. So like Aarti ma'am also mentioned in the presentation that you will get uh, worksheet for logical reasoning as well as science. Okay. So let me select science here. So for each and every topic, you will get the worksheets here. And you can attempt each and every worksheet 3 times. Just click on take exam. Here, all the worksheets are in the form of exam. Just click on start worksheet. So the timer is going on here. Okay, you need to choose the correct option. Just choose the correct option. Click on next for the next question. Choose the correct option, and when you complete it, just click on finish and click on yes to submit it. When you submit the worksheet, students, you can see this is the feedback form. If anyone have any feedback, you can share here. When you submit it, you can see the result summary here, like how many questions you have attempted, how many are correct, and how many are wrong. Now, to evaluate your performance, you need to click on performance tab. So whenever you attempt any worksheet, all result you can see here in the performance tab. So firstly, you need to select your subject, that is science. So for science, I have attempted this worksheet. Just click on view. So these are the analytics, like how many questions I have attempted, how many are correct, how many are wrong. Click on review. So here you can see the correct option and the answer I have marked. Okay. So here you can see the explanation also. So that's how students, you can check the content. Okay. The practice test, reading material, your schedule, and also attempt worksheet. So now we can take the questions. If anyone have any doubt,
Yeah,
you can
so
ask students.
so Rajan sir, we do have few questions.
Yes,
So the
ma'am.
first question, ma'am, will there be test after each chapter?
So there would be test after every chapter. So yeah, you need to be prepared with that. So I think the structure of this course is that after every chapter there would be a test. In fact, there's a uh, uh, exercise which is going to be there after every class, and then after every chapter there would be a test, and we are going to be sharing the marks with all the students. And towards the end, there would be around 4 to 5 or 6 previous year papers which we are going to be practicing on. So that will all be part of this course.
Yeah. And Pranay is asking, ma'am, will you give the international course of science? I'm not
Okay,
sure.
no. So I think you'll have to specify, because again, international course of science might mean multiple things. So you'll have to tell me if this is like some country specific, or this is some particular exam, and accordingly we would be able to answer that. See, right now the course material that we have, or this course, includes preparation for the exams conducted by Science Olympiad Foundation, CREST Olympiads. Then we have Silver Zone and Unified Council. So these are some of the organizations which are conducting the exams, and we cover the curriculum for that. If there's very specific requirement, obviously we may not be able to conduct group classes. In that case, we may have to go for some one-to-one classes. Okay, for that you'll have to speak to us. We'll have to share the syllabus and all those things. But we do prepare students for a lot of international mathematics competitions, like the ones conducted by let's say Singapore Mathematics Olympiad, or Thailand International Mathematics Olympiad. So we do conduct a lot of these classes one-to-one.
And another question from Pranay, he's asking, will we get the recorded meetings in
Yeah, so
olympiadsuccess.com?
yes. So you would actually get the recordings of all the classes so that you can revise later on. Doesn't mean that you start skipping the classes. And
No,
they
so
would be
his
shared
question
by,
is like on olympiadsuccess.com. So basically on the platform we won't be giving.
Yeah. So I was just covering that. So
Okay.
these are going to be shared by WhatsApp. Okay. Okay. So any other question? So all clear, students, or are there any other questions? I think there was one more question, if I remember correctly. Okay, I think this is all covered, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so no questions. So then I think Aarti, you should ask a couple of questions to them, just to make sure that we have the understanding clear.
Okay, so my first question is like when the live classes are beginning for this course.
Come on, this is a very easy question. So it was there in the last slide, if I remember.
Yes, right.
28th April. Okay, Pranay, so you are attentive, so that's very good.
And yes, sir.
So, and what days of the week the classes are going to take place? Yeah, this is next week, absolutely. So, on what days of the week the classes are going to take place? Monday and Thursday. Okay, yeah, absolutely right. And how many months the course is going to run? Yeah, Ayushi, the classes are going to take place on every Monday and Thursday. And the classes, no. So Pranay, my question was different. I'm saying how many months the course is going to run. Okay, answer cannot be 45 days. So a little bit of mathematics has to be applied from grade 2.
2 months.
2 months, are you sure? And again, the second person has also repeated the same thing. How is it possible? 1 month, 15 days. I think we should conduct a mathematics class first, and then we should go for
Right.
science class. So how many classes are going to be there? Okay, I think let's calculate. How many classes are there in a week? I think you, okay, 2. Now, how many classes will be there in a month? Yeah, I think somebody has given me the right answer, but I still want to now clarify the doubts. So how many classes are going to be there in a month? Can somebody tell me? 8. Okay, Adit, I got it. So if there are 8 classes in a month and there are 45 classes, so it will take approximately, okay, around 5.5 months, correct? Okay,
Right.
good. And that will be just enough because I think, so you would be prepared just before the exams. So you will be well prepared before the exams. We'll also be taking some previous year papers. So that is how it is going to be. Okay, guys, good. Then. And what are the timings of these classes in Indian Standard Time? 5 to 6:15 a.m. is it, or PM? Yeah, got it. Okay, Pranay. So thanks. I think you were the most attentive student, and I know that there were a lot of other people who are very responsive as well. Adit, how can it be 3 o'clock? So how many? Okay, I think let me ask last question because your mathematics is not strong. Let me just check. How many? What will be the total number of hours that we're going to spend in this course? This is a little difficult. Okay. Okay, no worries, no worries. So my question is, how many hours? What is the total number of hours that we're going to spend in the course? It is about the total course. No. And this is a grade 3 question, okay? 2 hours. In the entire course, I'm saying. See, yeah. Do you suggest, guys, that we should start a mathematics course instead of a science course? So how many hours? No, so you guys want to do science only. My question is, how many hours is it going to take to complete the entire course? Total number of hours. Okay, I think people have given up. 2 or 1. No, that's not right. Okay, so one session. Okay, that will be from 5 o'clock to 6:15. So that means 1.25 hours. Am I right? Or 1 hour and 15 minutes. You can say it either ways. So, and there are 45 sessions in the entire course. So how many hours would it be now? 45 multiplied by 1.25. Can somebody quickly calculate?
280 hours.
I'm not going to move unless until I get the right answer. No, none of them are correct answers. What is the multiplication of 45 with 1.25? Come on. No, nobody has given me the right answer. around 55 hours. Give me the exact answer. I think this is not very tough. You guys are in class 5. You have come in class 5. And this is a grade 3 question. I think you can use a calculator. I think it's okay. 1,000 hours, Tanish. Come on. What is 45 multiplied by 1.25? 56.25. Yeah, you are genius. Okay. So, okay. I think the total number of hours is going to be 56.25 or 56 hours, and it's a 15 minutes course. Okay. That is the total duration of this course. Is it clear, or do you want me to repeat? Anybody who has doubt in terms of number of hours this course is going to take? Should I ask another question, or you're bored? No? How many people like mathematics? Come on, Abdur. I cannot believe that. Okay, so I think there are people who like mathematics, but guys, I think my clear now start. Okay, fine. I think people are now bored. So over to Meena ma'am. I think I'm sure that the discussion is going to be a lot more interesting than this discussion.
So let's start, children. I'll not take more time again. I'm just using my whiteboard. Is the whiteboard visible to everyone, children? I'm just sharing my whiteboard. We can use the thumbs up. I don't see videos on, so I can't see the thumbs up also. So, okay, my favorite is math. Somebody's writing there. Ayushi, I think. Okay. Okay, visible, right. So today, it's just being a demo class, and we will be taking a topic from the science, and we are taking simple machines. What are we taking? Simple machines, right? Simple is something simple, but what are machines? I want the answers in the chat box, children. What are machines? Mm-hmm. Example, liver. I'm not asking. Yes, Ria, thank you so much, which makes our work easy. This is the simplest definition for machine. Yes. What do machines do actually? Machines do the work of many people. Yes. So why are we using actually machines? Because they make our work easy. I hope you'll all agree to this thing that machines make our work easy, right? So machines are something which will make our work easy. Then we have to put less effort. Just now when Nitin sir was asking you to calculate some 45 multiplied by 1.25. So he asked you to use a calculator. Why we can do the multiplication, but still to make our work faster, right? So machines, why do we use machines? One thing is it makes our work easy. It makes our work fast, right? You agree to it? What else? What else? We can do it faster. Yes. What else do you see? To put the calculation without doubt. Okay, that is a smart one. So you are eliminating the probability of any error there, right? Okay. So children, when we are talking about machines, we see there are complicated machines, there are simple machines, there are various kinds of machines all around us, all around us. Right now, you're using some laptop or mobiles or iPads. They are all machines. Agreed? So here we will talk about simple machines. So somebody had given me one example as liver. So right in the beginning, I mean, when we talk about Stone Age, when human beings were there, right? Since then, right in the starting, there were no machines. Agreed? Yes or no? Were there machines at that time? Were there machines? No machines. So what was a human being using at that time? He was using his arms, his legs, his teeth, all those things to make things easy, to work, right? Gradually, if he had to break something, he would use some stone or something. So gradually what happened is when he was using all these things, sometimes he realized that if something is sharp, he can cut, right? Why was he using his teeth? Because the teeth is sharp, something which he could not use, could not do with his arms, with his fingers. He was using, okay, I see some examples, pulley, wedge. Yes, that was muscular force which he was using, right? So gradually he came to know that if something is sharp, He can use that to make his work easy, to cut something. If something is sharp, he can use that. So over a period of time, there are 6 simple machines which were discovered, right? So what are the 6 simple machines? First is just lever, right? Then you have incline. Yes. Calculator is not simple, my child. Calculator is a complicated machine. Inclined plane, we will talk about what are simple machines, and then you'll come to know why calculator is not simple. Wedge, right? Screw. Then you have your pulley. Yes, so many of you have written pulley as an example. Inclined plane also. And wheel and axle. Small robot. Robot, how can it be simple? Advek. Robot. Calculate. Complex, very complex. Okay, Ayushi, you are having a doubt. I haven't. Yes, what's your doubt, bacha? So here in grade 5, at this level, we are going to talk about these 6 machines, right? I am coming to that. I have not yet explained anything, right? So we will take all these machines one by one, right? Is it clear? So we are going to, these are 6 simple machines, and the complicated machines may be based on these and some other ways also. Technology has developed a lot. So it is not just that these simple machines make the complicated machines. There's much more to it. More advanced technology is being used, but there are some machines which use these simple machines to make complicated machines. Is it clear? Yes. So let's talk about these simple machines one by one. So first we are talking about lever. Okay, somebody has already learned this in grade 3. So Adit, please write in the chat box, what do you understand by a lever? What do you understand by a lever? What is a lever? All those who know what is a lever, please write it in the chat box, beta. What is a lever? Any idea? Have you heard this word? Some have already studied, some have not studied. So it is okay. It is okay. We will talk about lever. Okay, you're giving me examples. That is correct. Okay, what is your doubt? Please write it in the chat box, Ayushi. So lever, swing machine lever. Okay. So we will talk about if there is a huge, big rock, and you want to move that, right? Now grade 5 students, how will I move this big stone? I am so small. How will I move it? You're thinking like that, right? But there are some machines which can help you. They can help you, right? Not that they will do your work, but helping is there. How they will help? Suppose you have a big rod, like strong rod, not something which will break, right? You have a big rod. If you take that big rod, strong rod, right, and put it at the end of that stone. How? There is a stone here, right? And suppose you have your rod here, right? A long rod, right? And here you put one small stone, right? Why we are putting this small stone? So that this rod gets some place to rest, right? So that it doesn't move here and there, right? So we are putting, yes, used to move heavily or fix. Yes, right? So here we have this long, strong bar, and here we have put one small stone for that fixed long bar to rest, right? So that it doesn't move here and there. Otherwise, what will happen? This long bar, sometimes it is moving here, sometimes it is moving there. We say, please stay, right? So for this long bar to stay, we have used this. Now from that end, this end, you are standing here. From this end, if you are trying to move this long and strong bar, it is very much possible that you can move this big rock. Although it is big, you can still move it. What is happening here? You're still applying the effort. But it has helped you to move this big rock, which earlier you were not able to move, right? So this lever, the simple rod, is acting like a simple machine. Children, are you understanding? Simple machines, simple things make simple machines, right? Now, why I am saying simple machine, are you understanding that? Why we are using this word simple? Because we are not having anything complicated, this, that, something you look, nothing like that, right? We are having a long, strong rod, and we are using a small stone there, and we are trying to move that. We are trying to put the effort from here, and this we are trying to move this load from that one place. Is that clear? Yes, Ayushi, you have raised your hand. Can you please write? Many people are giving me answers. Hand pump has a lever to pull the water. Yes, Ria, very much correct. Ayushi, if you have a doubt, beta, I'm waiting. You can write it in the chat box, bacha. Yes, seesaw. Many of you are giving me one example of seesaw. Yes, children, you have something in the center. If somebody is sitting here, this will move down here. Then somebody is sitting here, then this will move like this, right? So seesaw. So what are the examples? We will take that, right? So many of you have written bottle opener. That's correct. Somebody wrote, my mic open. Ayushi, I can't unmute you today. You'll have to write it in the chat box, bacha, right? In the normal classes, we unmute the students, but for the demo session today, I cannot unmute. Is that okay, Ayushi? So that is why I'm requesting you to write your doubt in the chat box. Okay, beta? Yes, Nutcracker, Tanish, you are correct. So there are so many examples, right? So how do we, yes, Shaunak, you are right. It has 3 parts. We'll talk about that now. So liver, first thing is clear, children. In this thing, we saw, and if I talk about the seesaw, because everyone has seen a seesaw, right? If we talk about the seesaw, you have a middle thing here. You have one person sitting here, one person sitting here, so that it moves like this and like this, right? So going up and going down, going up and going down, right? So what are the things that are here? You have a rod, you have something in the center at which the long bar is resting, and then you have some loads, right? Somebody sitting here, somebody sitting. So these are the 3 parts. So what are the 3 parts? One is your load, one is your effort, and one more new word we will learn here, fulcrum. One is your fulcrum. Now the small stone which we were using, you remember this example? Here we had put a small stone to move the big stone, right? And here you are standing. So what are you doing? You are putting the effort. You are putting the effort to move that stone. This stone is to be moved. So this is the load. This stone is the load. And this small stone, which is helping the long rod to stay in place, is called the fulcrum. Children, do you understand this thing? Load, what is load? What is effort? And what is fulcrum? No, fulcrum is not known as stone. In this example here, here it is your fulcrum, right? So how it can be different? Suppose you have your scissors, right? So scissors, suppose you want to cut your paper, right? So this scissor, it is fixed in the center at this point, right? And here in these holes, you put your fingers. So here you put your effort, right? Here, this is the fixed part, and the fixed part is called the fulcrum. And you are cutting this paper. So this is your load. So a lever has 3 parts: load, fulcrum, and effort. Are all the 3 terms clear, beta? All of you? These 3 terms, load, effort, and fulcrum. Right. Now, sometimes what happens is, somebody had given me this example of nutcracker. So nutcracker, it is fixed here. You put the nut in the center, and you apply the effort at one end, right? It is fixed here, right? There is a screw or something like that. Yes or no? Or a lemon squeezer, if you have seen. You put the lemon in the in between, and here it moves up and down. And at one end here, at this end, you apply the force. Have you seen a lemon squeezer? Yes, you have seen a lemon squeezer. So here, what do you see, children? This fixed end is at one end. It is not in the center. It is not in the center. And load is in the center now. Load is in the center. And effort is also at one end. So depending upon the place, how the load is placed, how the fulcrum is placed, how the effort is placed, we have three kinds of lever. We have three kinds of lever, right? When we are talking about lever, based on how the fulcrum, the load, and the effort is placed, we have three kinds of lever. Yes. So we have first kind of lever is called class 1 lever. Yes. Class 1. Thank you, Shaunak. That's correct. Class 1, class 2, and class 3. Right? What are the three types of levers? Class 1 lever, class 2 lever, and class 3 lever. Right? So what do? What is class 1 lever? We'll move to another sheet to see what is class 1 lever. Class 1 lever is when you have the fulcrum in the center. Yes, Shauna, good. Thank you so much. Fulcrum is in the center and load is at one end and effort is at one end. What is happening in class 1, Peter? Class 1 lever. Fulcrum is in the center. Like if we talk about our seesaw, if we talk about it is fixed here. Fulcrum means it is fixed at that place. So it is fixed here. Yes, Prakriti, you are correct. Scissor is one example. Am I stuck? Somebody's writing. Children, can you hear me? Right. So, and you have load here. If you have, and you, this effort, if you put down, somebody is going down. If this load goes down, this will go up, right? It is changing, right? So one end has load and one end has effort, right? So class 1 lever. Now, another example of class 1 lever is your scissors. Somebody has written scissors. So if you see your scissors, right? What do you see? Fulcrum is, this fixed part is in the center. Whatever you have to cut, it is at one end. And effort, you're cutting from the other side. This effort is on the other side, right? So fulcrum is in the center. One end has load and one end has effort. So this is called class 1 lever. Children, any doubt here? Class 1 lever is clear? What is class 1 lever? This is clear, beta? So hand pump, somebody had right in the beginning, somebody wrote hand pump also. So hand pump is also example of class 1 lever. Children, what happens? You are pushing that lever, that rod here outside. And what is happening inside? That water is trying to come up, right? So load is at one end, that fixed end is in the center and effort is at one end. So hand pump, have you seen, children? Hand pumps in villages. Have you seen? Okay, yes. So somebody saying not seen. Ayushi has not seen a hand pump. So today, Ayushi, try to ask your parents. They must have seen and they will explain you what is a hand pump, right? So hand pump in villages and in some places where there's no water, you have hand pumps dug by the government also, right? And you can Google it and you can see it is used to pump air in cycle. No, not that hand pump. What I'm talking about is a pump which is this. There is one long, and this is from here the water will come out, and this if I change the color of the rod, this red rod is fixed here, and it is we move it like this, up and down, up and down, up and down, and water comes out from here. You can keep a bucket here and collect the water there, right? So here everything is fixed. The load, the water is coming from inside the ground and it is coming out. So here something is fixed, and this lever, we are moving up and down, move up and down to get the water up from the ground, right? Underground water, we are getting the underground water here. So roughly I'm trying to give one picture of a hand pump. Those who have not seen a hand pump, can you understand what is a hand pump? So water is the load, and what we are trying to apply on the rod is our effort, and fulcrum is in the center. So this is class 1 lever. Example of class 1 lever is clear to everyone, children? Right? Okay, now we will talk about class 2 lever. Right? Class 2 lever. In some places, you will see it written like this. Right? So when we're talking about class 2 lever, in this case, the load is in the center. Class 1 fulcrum was in the center. Here, load is in the center. You have your fulcrum at one end. Then you have your load. And then you have your effort. The direction of the fulcrum and effort can change, right? You can have effort here and fulcrum here. Yes, thank you, Ria. God bless you. So thank you so much. Right? So we have our fulcrum. So Ria has given us one example of your class 2 lever, right? Children, have you seen a wheelbarrow? So if I try to give you a picture of a wheelbarrow, right? So here, those people who are cleaning the roads and all, they will put the load here, and fulcrum is here and effort is here, right? Effort, load, and fulcrum. Doesn't it have 3 wheels? It can have 2 wheels, it can have 3 wheels, whatever, both kinds, right? So normally we are talking about this. So it has 1 wheel also. If I remove both this, in the center, they have 1 wheel, right? So load is in the center, right? Effort and fulcrum are on the 2 ends, right? So this is example of class 2 lever. Children, are you understanding? Class 1 lever, class 2 lever is clear to all of you? Any doubt here? Again, we had talked about this lemon squeezer, do you remember? Or nutcracker? Right? So it is fixed here, and you put your lemon or nut here and you press it, right? So load is in the center, fulcrum and effort are at the 2 ends, right? So this is an example. Yes, yes, Prakriti, bottle opener is also an example of class 2 lever. Bottle opener is also an example of class 2 lever, bottle opener. Yes. So if we look at this bottle opener, right? So we fix it. We fix one end, we fix in the neck of the bottle, and on one side we are trying to, and the neck of the bottle is in the center, right? So bottle opener is also an example of class 2 lever. So class 2 lever is clear to everyone? Class 1 lever is clear? Okay. So now we move to class 3 lever. Class 3. Lever, right? Here what happens is load is on, the effort is in the center. Yes, Ria, thank you so much, bacha. So here effort is in the center. Effort is in the center, right? Children, have you seen mama working with the tongs when she's taking care of the chapati? Or you pick something with the tongs, right? So what is happening there? If you look at the tongs, right? Your load is here, your chapati or something, whatever you're picking, some stones or whatever you're picking, that is at one end. And this is the fixed end. This is the fixed end. So here, you press in the center. To pick something, you press in the center. If you have to pick something, you press in the center. So the effort is in the center here. Yes. Effort is in the center. So load is at one end and fulcrum is at the other end. Here, what is happening? Effort is in the center. Effort is in the center. So this is class 3. What are the examples? Ria has written, yes, Prakriti, you're correct. Door knob or door handle, the door knob. If you are turning it, right? So that is one example. And fishing rod, Ria had written a fishing rod. Door knob, we will not take in class 3 levers. We'll talk about that in some other simple machines also. So fishing rod, if you have seen a fishing rod, you must have seen you sit here, the fulcrum is here, and your this thing, load is here, and you try to pull it like this. One end is fixed, and in the center you try to pull it like this. You pull it like this. Yes or no? Have you seen people using a fishing rod? Even if you have not used, you fix it here somewhere, and from the center you try to bring it up, right? So that fishing rod is an example of class 3 lever, right? A hockey stick, you're moving it like this, like this, like this, like this. So effort is in the center, right? A broom, if you have seen somebody brooming the floor, right? Load is at one end and it is moving like this. So you're applying the effort in the center and then you are using it, right? Yes, cricket bat also, Advait, that's correct, right? So class 1 lever, class 2 lever, and class 3 levers. Is it clear to everyone? So lever is clear to everyone? Today we studied about lever, simple machine lever. Clear to everyone, right? So I think with the limited time, I'll take a break here, and I'll pass the mic to Rajan sir. Rajan sir, are you there? I don't know if he's there. Maybe we can continue if Sir Rajan sir or Aarti ma'am, are you there? Okay, we'll talk about the next machine, inclined plane. Right? When I talk about a plane, what is a plane? A flat surface. What is a plane? A flat surface. Now, flat surface is inclined. Inclined. You understand the meaning of inclined? Slope. Yes, Sean. Right? So, a straight flat plane is inclined. We get an inclined plane, and we don't realize it is a simple machine. If you see your father driving your car up to the porch, he uses a ramp there. Yes, you've seen him drive the car inside the porch in your house and using a ramp. This ramp is an example of inclined plane. So in hospitals, if you have seen this ward boys taking the stretchers, they are using that inclined plane to carry the patient. Have you seen that? Those ramps, that is an example of inclined plane. You understand what are inclined planes? So if this inclination is steep, if it is steep, then it becomes, we get tired. If you climb up a hill is a natural inclined plane. If it is very steep, you get tired. Oh my God, right? You get tired. So more gradual this plane, less the effort. Steeper the plane, more the effort. You understand? If something is very steep, oh my God, it becomes very difficult. We pant, we get very tired, we get tired very soon because we are putting in more efforts to climb up a steep inclined plane. Yes. And and on a hill, children, if you have seen the road, we are using a road to climb. Why we don't get tired so easily there? Because they are going up very gradually. The inclination is very gradual. Gradual means very less. It is not inclined too much. The inclination is very less, very slowly, right? Slowly it will go up. Then it will turn, and then again very slowly, right? So that is an inclined plane. What is an inclined plane is clear to everyone? Right? Somebody is asking, somebody wants to leave. Rajan sir, children, if you have any questions, did you like the class? Did you understand everything that we did today in the class? The concepts are clear. Children, when we are studying now, main thing about science or mathematics or whatever, it is all about concept clarity. If your concepts are clear, if you understand everything, then you will love that subject. You will love that subject because you're able to understand and then you will apply that. Right? You are not just learning it. If you just learn it like this, you will forget everything. Right? So Rajan sir is there. Rajan sir, over to you. I
Yes,
think
yes.
some students they want to leave. So I think time is up.
Okay, sure, ma'am, sure. So students, you can just let us know how was the session. You can write in the chat box. Do you like it? It was outstanding. Okay. Thank you. Fantastic. Okay. Thank you. Amazing. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, students. So I have shared some links in the chat box. Okay. I'm sharing again. Just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. I am sharing again. Okay. The links. I think Aarti ma'am have shared the links before also. So you can just save that link, or else you can just find in the website also. Okay. And to join the course, you can just check on website and you can join this course. And now Meena ma'am will meet you in the live classes. Okay, students. So thank you everyone for
Thank
the
you,
wonderful
everyone. I
session.
hope you enjoyed the session, children. And I hope to see you soon on 28th of April. All of you with more of your friends. Yes?
Okay.
Somebody is
Thank you, ma'am.
okay. Bye-bye, children. Take care.
Okay.
Stay safe.
Bye everyone.